Good morning. My name is Logan Quinn, and this is my second semester here at RCC, studying as a business major. I'd be willing to bet that everyone here has had a brainstorming session where they've just kind of thrown ideas at the wall and seen what stick, only to realize that all those ideas never really pan out. Why is that? Well, I think I believe in the tried and true saying that everything is easier said than done. Uh, sorry. Crossroads in life often give opportunities to come up with solutions, but in execution, a lot of things pan out to be a lot more difficult. Today, I will present a parallel between my own college experience and one of Aesop's fables, Belling the Cat. As a student, I've often received unsolicited advice on many avenues that young people are presented with taking. The advice you receive is often helpful, but can borderline along outrageous and impossible according to the situation. First, I will explain Aesop's fable, Belling the Cat, to demonstrate how peers often have great ideas that they are unable to execute due to high cost risk factor. Then I will present my parallels between my own college experience and this Aesop's fable. Let me first take you into the life of a mouse in a small community plagued by the very hungry cat. In case you don't remember the story from your childhood, I'll begin retelling it. The story takes place in a hole where all the mice have gathered for a kind of meeting, coming up with solutions, brainstorming. No one's able to come up with a good solution to solve their cat issue until the very young mouse steps up and proposes an idea of putting a bell around the cat's neck. That way, when the cat is trying to sneak up, the mice are alerted and can flee away. Everyone loves the idea. They think this is genius. They're all celebrating prematurely because the old mouse steps up and proposes the question, who will bell this cat? The mice are silent. They're unable to figure out. No one in the room can even say, it's quiet as a mouse. So the old mouse proposes another question, or replies with the statement, it is easy to propose impossible remedies. As we're told by the website Aesop's Fable, retrieved on February 1st, 2023, Aesop tells of a mouse who has a genius idea, but no one has the tools to bring this plan to fruition. I often think that this must have been the predicament the first humans who envisioned stepping upon the moon. This really resonates with me in my college life. All my life I've been homeschooled and have encountered a wide variety of new challenges over the last 2 semesters on top of balancing my full-time job and schoolwork schedule. After I graduated high school, people suggested, much like the young mouse, that I get a job and go to college, but I've learned that executing a full-time course schedule and a 40-hour work week is incredibly difficult to manage. My peers are often taking gap years from school or just working full-time to have money to spend on leisure. I think an untold ending of the story was if there was a mouse to be brave enough to save the rest of this community. The task isn't impossible, but you just have to have a bold enough hero, brave enough to get the bell upon the cat. My story is nowhere near as dire as the mouse, who can be killed at any moment, but the sources of the idea are placed upon me, yet would require more time in a day or hitting the lottery to have enough money to execute. As explained in Aesop's fable, insecurities will always be lurking. However, you determine how much weight they hold over you. In conclusion, try to offer a hand instead of unsolicited advice, for ideas without actions behind them are often just daydreams.